Hi there, I'm Carol and I'm here today with Kelly Tobey. Kelly's going to be joining us in Winnipeg and we're going to be doing a workshop called Releasing Stress. The dates are from April 7th through April 10th and I'm really excited about this workshop. Myself personally, I've got stress to the max, it feels like, on most days, from finances to time to relationship to work. That list could go on and on. So what I'd like to know is, by attending the workshop, what can I expect, what can I gain, and why would I potentially come to the workshop?
Sure, yeah. So in the workshop there'll be two main approaches or themes that we'll be working with. One is looking at actually scheduling in time to do some self-nurturing, because what tends to happen is when we have that list that you were talking about, the time, the work, the finances, we can feel like, oh man, I got to get all of this stuff taken care of, and we get so busy with our to-do list that what gets left behind often is that taking time out to self-nurture. So if there's no place where we're going back to self-nurturing and coming back to the center, it actually makes it more difficult to deal with those challenges that we're taking on. Because when we center and nurture ourselves, then it allows us to take on challenges with more balance. It's easier to access intuition and our brilliance and being able to take on the challenges in our life. So we want to look at ways to take care of that part. And then the other aspect that we'll be dealing with in the workshop is giving people opportunity to actually bring forward the challenges that they are dealing with. So perhaps if a person is bringing something forward around relationship and the things that are bringing up stress in relationship, and so we'll be working with that, looking for solutions, and as the person goes in and works on that theme and they get some ahas, some realizations, other people in the room, oh yeah, well that's similar to one of the relationship issues that I'm dealing with, and so they can get some pieces out of that. Then maybe the next person that's bringing something forward, they're dealing with the financial situation, for instance, and so as they work through that challenge, then other people in the room can learn from that. So we'll have opportunities to learn from each other, and in that there'll be places where everybody gets opportunities to deal with their personal issues as well. So it's very much an experiential style workshop with people getting to interact and learn in that way, as opposed to workshops, some of the workshops that are out there where the person is just talking and giving information. I mean, that can be useful, but you could easily just read a book and get that same information. So this gives people an opportunity to go into much deeper levels, and often as well, what will hold us in those stress places is places where we've been emotionally bottled up, and so there's typically quite an emotional component in the workshops as well, learning how to work with our emotions and releasing places that are holding us emotionally trapped in places that are creating stress. So it's one of the areas we'll be working with as well. So hope that gives you kind of a general feel.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Well, thank you so much. Now, if you do want any more information on this workshop, you can contact me at 1-204-257-3840, and if they'd like to contact you, Kelly, how can they reach you?
Well, two other places for information about the workshop. If you're on Facebook, you can go to Star Tree Integration Adventures and do a search, and we have a group there that anybody's welcome to join. Not only will there be information about this particular workshop, but you'll be able to find out a little bit more about different offerings that we have and some training videos, etc. Or you can also go to www.kellytobey.com, the website, and there'll be information on there as well. So thanks for joining us today, and thanks, Carol, for having this talk with each other.
Yeah, thank you.